It's your boy Rio West. You watching Rio West TV, Dallas Cowboys edition. Yeah, shoot this video because you know all week I've been catching flack about Tony Romo never being able to win a game and throwing the game away. You know what? It's cool. I got some statistics and some information and a lot of shit. That's all you need to know. I got a lot of information for your ass right now. So basically, I'm gonna start it off by saying, by explaining why the New York Jets loss wasn't solely Tony Romo's fault. Yes, the 2 turnovers were extremely inexplicable, but that don't make it Tony Romo's fault. So let's go rewind it all the way back to the play where Tony Romo threw a beautiful pass to my man Jason Witten, and he couldn't get in the end zone off of whatever that nigga name was, Jim Leonard, I guess, 5'8" midget pack mule. He couldn't truck him in the end zone with him. He got pushed out of bounds. It's all good. It's at the 1, so you thinking they gonna get in, okay? Why is Tayshard Choice in on goal line when it should be Felix Jones? Tayshard Choice ain't been doing nothing all night, okay? So it's all good. Well, they get help. So Tony Romo scrambles out of the pocket, tries to find somebody in the end zone. Can't find nobody. Darrell Revis holding the piss out of Dez Bryant with his thigh bruise and everything like that. And so he tries to make a play in the end zone. It was an effort play. He fumbled. It was an effort play. That's excusable. It was effort. You know, he tried to get in the end zone. So what? But the fact of the matter is, if Jason Witten had got in the end zone, he wouldn't have been in a position to fumble the ball. Okay, so that's, you know, part 1. Yeah, that was Romo's fault, but it's also Witten's fault for not using enough effort to get in the end zone. Okay, so let's go to the interception. Previously, before the interception, there was a blocked punt that led to a New York Jets touchdown, which tied the game 24-24. Okay. Totally out of Romo's hands right there. Romo is not on special teams. Romo is not on the punt squad, okay? That's Jesse Holly's fault for being too close up to the line and not being able to catch the man coming up front. Anytime you let Joe McKnight block a punt, you have a problem and you deserve to lose the game. Sauce nigga. But anyways, so yeah, and then that's when Tony Romo comes in and he throws the extra ignorant, stupid interception that leads to the Cowboys' demise. You know, that was his fault because he threw it right to him. But also at the same time, that was bad coaching by having Dez Bryant in the game, knowing that he has a thigh bruise and he can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm going to point that out right there. I'm also going to point out the fact of how winning takes away everything, because what people don't realize is that Mark Sanchez had almost the exact same statistics as Tony Romo, but he has a W by his name, so nobody's paying attention to that. Mark Sanchez had 300-plus yards passing, 2 touchdowns, a blatant interception that was almost a pick six. It should have been a pick six. A fumble that turned the ball over in a key possession of the game. And, you know, nobody's saying shit to him. Nobody's saying nothing about him because he got the W. Let me tell you something. Mark Sanchez ain't shit, all right? That defense has carried the New York Jets for years now. All he's done was take the Ben Roethlisberger route and play conservative. That's all he had to do was hand the ball off. He doesn't really pass the ball. He may have had a couple games where he caught people off guard and threw for a couple 300 yards, you know, but there has been a couple games where he's attempted, 15, maybe 17 passes? Okay. Now, so people are like, oh, well, it's Tony Romo. Tony Romo does that all the time. Tony Romo this, Tony Romo that. Statistics for your ass. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with these statistics right here that state how well Tony Romo played. First of all, let's keep in mind Tony Romo threw for 342 yards, had a 101.9 QB rating, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception against a Super Bowl contending team and a Super Bowl contending defense that not many people succeed against. But yet, we still bash them for the loss. We still give them the loss when really it was a collective loss, right? That everybody should take credit for that loss. Okay, now, Jets defense. We're going to show how great Tony Romo played, all right? We're going to rewind back to October 4th, 2009, Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana, where the Saints played the Jets, defeated the Jets 24-10, yes, guaranteed. But Drew Brees, yeah, Breezeless Christ, that's what y'all call him. Sauce. But anyways, 190 yards passing, 0 touchdowns, no interceptions. Granted, he had no interceptions. That's all fine and dandy. He had 190 yards. Couldn't do shit against a Jets defense. In Rex Ryan's first year, Mark Sanchez as a rookie playing with a bunch of illegitimate Neanderthals. Okay? That's first off. First off right there. Next, we're going to go to, January 8th, 2011. That will be this year playoffs. Jets and Colts. 17-16 victory for the Jets. Peyton Manning had 225 pass yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. It's a pretty decent game coming from Peyton Manning. He's one of the top quarterbacks right now. 225 yards, 1 touchdown. Keep in mind, Tony Romo had 342 pass yards, 101.9 QB rating, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okie dokie. Next, we're going to go to January 17th, 2010, Qualcomm Stadium, San Diego, California. And what is this? The wild card playoffs. Jets, Chargers. Chargers were 13-3. Jets were 9-7. Jets won this game 17-14. Phillip Rivers had 298 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Once again, Tony Romo had 342 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 1 fumble, 101.9 QB rating. And this was a year before the year passed when the Jets defense wasn't even as solid as it is right now. And last but not least, we're going to go to January 16th, 2011, Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the Jets would knock off the Patriots 28-21, and Tom, God, creator of all this earth, Brady, had 299 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Halfway decent game. Team still came out with the loss. Stats don't exactly compare with what Tony Romo did to the New York Jets. So there you have it. 4 of the league's top quarterbacks, who's supposed to be better than Romo, stats came up short against a team that's supposed to be a Super Bowl contender that Tony Romo obliterated. Stats don't lie. Stats don't lie. All right. And next we're going to go to this fine article that this man, his name is Ro Fury. Check him out. He's on bloggingtheboys.com. He leaves good posts. But anyways, this post is basically, this is dedicated to people saying that Tony Romo can't win. He will never win. The Cowboys will never win a Super Bowl with Tony Romo. He's a turnover machine. This, and that. Okay. This is what my man said. I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to make it real quick so y'all can understand me real quick. All right. First of all, this is who we're going to start up a little lineup. This is the statistics. Brace yourself, because this is good shit. Drew Brees couldn't win the big game, reach the Super Bowl, or win the Super Bowl from 2001 to 2009. That's 9 years. Brees was ran out of San Diego following the 2005 season, took his lumps in New Orleans from 2006 to 2008, and finally won a Super Bowl in 2009. Quality. Peyton Manning couldn't win the big game, reach the Super Bowl, or win the Super Bowl from 1998 to 2006. 9 years. Won the Super Bowl in 2006. Brett Favre couldn't win the big game, reach the Super Bowl, or win the Super Bowl from 1992 to 1996. 6 years, won the Super Bowl in 1996. John Elway, the great John Elway. John Elway couldn't win the big game or reach the Super Bowl from 1983 to 1997. 15 years. Won back-to-back Super Bowls in 97 and 98. They said he couldn't win the big game. 15 years. It took him 15 years before he finally won a Super Bowl, and he won 2. Steve Young came into the NFL in 1985 first with the Buccaneers, then traded to the 49ers. From the moment he whatever this man said, Joe Montana, he had the monkey on his back as a loser until 1994 when he finally won the Super Bowl. 10 years. Okay. And then also he points out the fact of how everybody praises Troy Aikman for his ball security and this, and that. And Troy Aikman's career completion percentage is 61.6, and his touchdown to interception ratio is 165 to 141. But yet Tony Romo is labeled a turnover machine, can't win the big game. But yet Tony Romo's completion percentage is 64.1, and his touchdown to interception ratio is 120 to 60. And on that note, we're going to go to these statistics as well. Hold on, wait for me. Okay, since Tony Romo is a turnover machine, Tony Romo has 13 career fumbles, 63 career interceptions. Michael Vick has 23 career fumbles and 58 career interceptions. And hold on, brace yourself for this one. This one's real good. Drew Brees, in 11 seasons, Tony Romo played 9. Drew Brees, in 11 seasons, has had 14 fumbles and 132 interceptions. And for the record, for those of you who say Tony Romo or Michael Vick is a better quarterback than Tony Romo, here goes the statistics for you right here. Tony Romo is career quarterback rating is 95.6. He is 4th in quarterbacks in the last 10 years in QB rating. Michael Vick's career QB rating is 80.2. Okay, let's see what else we have here. What else? Other key statistics that y'all need to know. Okay, here I got you one right here. Percentage. Tony Romo's completion percentage, as I said before, is 64.1%. You know what Michael Vick's completion percentage is? 55.1%. Sauce. Okay, and on that note, before I let you ladies and gentlemen go today, I'm going to leave you on this last note. The only turnovers I hold Tony Romo accountable of is the fumble against Seattle in the 2006 playoffs. That was his fault. And the interception against the New York Jets. The interception against the New York Giants in the 2007 divisional playoffs is not Tony Romo's fault. And if you have to be an idiot to say that is Tony Romo's fault, for the simple fact that, first of all, we wouldn't be in that position if Patrick Creighton had not dropped the wide open pass across the middle, which would have led to a touchdown, because all he would have had to do was turn upfield, and then we would have been up 24 to 17. Giants won that game 21 to 17. All right. And the interception that's supposed to be Romo's fault, here you go, statistics for you right here. The Cowboys were thinking the same about their quarterback. Instead, their season ended with Romo throwing a 4th down pass into the end zone and quarterback R.W. McCorder stepping in front of Terry Glenn for the interception. 4th down, he had no choice. Everybody was covered. Everybody. What is he going to do, throw the ball away? Idiot. Point proven. I got to speed it up real quick because I'm coming up on 15 minutes. Point proven. Tony Romo is better than everything that everybody's saying. Oh, he's this, oh, he's that. Them Cowboys fan, eat a dick. At the end of the day, give Tony Romo his respect for being a good quarterback or shut the fuck up, bitch. Holla at your boy, Rio West TV. Holla.